Welcome back to my channel. Today let's work on Leetcode 542 01 matrix. Before we dive into the question, I want to share some experience with you. Actually, this experience comes from a conversation between me and my my leader. He participated in some Agile competition when he was a senior high school student, and he shared his precious experience with me. Let's do not go to search and watch the other solution before you really think about this problem. So this actually is a mistake I have been made for many times. Every time I saw a new problem, I cannot come out of a solution very quick, maybe within 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And then I go to YouTube and watch some others video just like what I'm doing now. But after that, I understood that solution. I solved the problem and I thought, oh, now I really understand this problem, and next time I face them again, I will definitely be able to solve them. But the fact is not like this. We we do problems like little code questions not to find a solution for a specific problem, but to train our brain to get a mindset for this kind of question. So if every time you face a problem and go for a solution, go to check a solution, you will never come out, never get trained for that kind of mindset, and in fact you really didn't make any progress on it. So that's the experience I share. And you may ask me, what if I can't solve that problem with for a very long time, like 2 hours or 5 hours? I don't uh, I don't ask you to do not go to check other solution for that a long time if you cannot come out a solution. I just want you to start from a easier problem firstly for every specific kind of problems, no matter BFS, DFS, slide window, etc. Start from an easy one, get that mindset, and then go to a harder one, go to a medium hard one, and eventually go to take a try for a hard one. So that's the road you want to follow for progress. Yeah, that's the experience things I want to share. And let's dive into this problem right now. So this one want you will give you a matrix like this, and is all each cell has a value I for either 0 or 1, and you need to also return a matrix, and in your returned matrix you need to contain the distance of the nearest 0 for each cell, and it also specifies the distance between two adjacent cells is 1. So for example, this one, because itself is 0, so the distance will be 0. However, this one, the center one, its value is 1, and its most adjacent 0 is outside of it, so that distance will be 1. So how to solve this problem? You may think about the BFS, because always you can find out the shortest path to other elements through BFS. And you may think about, why not just write a nested for loop, and for each cell just run a BFS. Yes, you can, but in that situation, your time complexity will be very high, so it's not an efficient way, and you may not be able to pass these use cases on Leetcode. However, we can do the opposite way. We can firstly find out all the cells with a value of 0, and then start BFS from those zeros to find its nearest non-zero cell. If it can find one, then we give a distance, then we assign the value in our returned matrix of this found one cell to be the value of this zero's distance value plus 1. And we will do the same thing to this one. Put this one into our BFS queue and start the BFS from it again. Then we come to this one and plus 1 for this distance to get the distance of this cell. It may sound a little bit abstract. Let me explain with code. Firstly, we need a queue. For every BFS, we need a queue. We also need a result matrix. And also visited matrix boolean. Then we write a for nested for loop. If iterated cell value equals to 0, we want to give it a value of 0 into our result matrix, and we also want to add it into our queue. Else, we will give it a value of max integer in Java. And after this, we want to run a while loop. also need to have a direction matrix here. And finally, we want to return the result matrix. Yes, we want to update its value. Sorry, I forgot to update its value here. Yes, it works. We can say if I delete this, it still work. I think it will. Yeah. So that line actually do not influence this code, this result. Yeah. That's it. Thank you for today's watching, and if you enjoy, please like or subscribe. Yeah, that's it.